What's up guys, welcome back to a new Jujutsu Kaisen chapter review. Today we have chapter 151. In short, my prediction video I uploaded a few days ago didn't go all too well regarding this chapter. We did have the fight between Naoya and Maki, but I wanted a little bit more from it, so the fight was a tiny little bit disappointing. But of course, as you can see in the thumbnail, we got more Toji in this chapter, which is always great to see and always makes the chapter better, so can't really complain that much. The fight we did get during this chapter was pretty decent. I just wanted a little bit more from Naoya, but what can we do? Maki is an absolute beast. Let's begin. Be a mad lad by subscribing and joining the superior side, helping me reach my 2021 goal of 100k subscribers. I also have a Patreon for people who want various benefits while supporting the channel directly, alongside the Discord server and my Twitter. That's all linked in the description. Now enjoy the video. The chapter begins with us seeing young Naoya, with him saying the following about himself: "I'm a genius. Everyone told me that I'll be the next clan's head, succeeding my father, but there was also a failure in the Zenin clan, a man that doesn't even have an ounce of cursed energy. I wonder how disheartened a man he would be. I wonder what sort of miserable face he will have." And then we see young Naoya seeing Toji, and all he did was look at Toji's eyes, and straight away he knew what an absolute beast Toji truly was. From there, we cut back to the present with Naoya going for the first attack on Maki, with probably the best art we get during this chapter was Toji and this crazy looking panel here of Naoya using his frame ability on Maki and then landing a direct strike with him saying, "You are not Toji-kun." So, you know, he's landing various strikes on Maki, but doesn't seem to be doing too much damage. And with this, you can kind of say that he does indeed have the speed advantage over Maki, but we do see that Maki is actually counting in her head. We get some more words from Naoya. "The sin of a small fry is not understanding what true strength is. Maybe that's why nobody could understand Toji." And that leads into why, or at least I think, why he hated so many other members of the Zenin clan, because they weren't aware initially of Toji's power, while he was, and that's why he sees himself as above them, as not a small fry. And he says the only one that could understand Toji's power was, for example, Gojo, the absolute monster of the series. Then we see Maki getting up after that strike and trying to land an attack on Naoya, but again, Naoya's too fast, with him, you know, saying as he attacks her, "You're not him," with him slamming Maki everywhere. The one who will finish standing the strongest is me. So he thinks he's going to be the one on the same level of Toji and Gojo, you know, the absolute strongest that he has seen, and he's trying to, you know, defeat Maki here, with Maki's inner monologue saying the following: "This isn't going too well," which kind of confirms to me at least that Naoya is definitely stronger than the other Zenin clan members we've seen Maki massacre over the last few chapters. And then we get some information about, you know, Naoya's projection curse technique again. It pretty much talks about how his technique can't break the laws of physics, and it's related to the body's own, you know, limit of acceleration. However, when the technique is stacked upon itself, the speed can be increased, and that's what he's doing to ensure he doesn't mess up like last time when he got outplayed by Choso, with him saying the following: "Power is mass and speed. I shall wipe you out using maximum speed," with him speeding around everywhere. And then we have Maki being an absolute badass, with her, you know, technique being explained here, the heavenly restriction. "Mai exchanged her life in order to free her from cursed energy and gift her a body strong as steel." However, Maki had lost blood during her fight with Ogi, the initial fight before Mai's death, followed by a battle with the Hay Squad. Maki concluded that a drawn-out fight with Naoya wouldn't really be the best idea due to all the injuries she's already taken in this battle and the amount of blood she's already lost. So in short, she wants to end the battle quick, and that's why she has her hands out trying to bait him in, with her saying, "Come in for a hug," like an absolute badass. Then we have Naoya speeding past her again and touching her with his palm, which activates the other part of his technique, which is the FPS rule that she now has to abide by, which is the 24 frames. And then we have Naoya still moving at top speed while Maki is limited with that, with Naoya realizing that Maki is trying to take on a head attack so she can, you know, catch him out, with him, you know, saying, "As expected, you're a fake." But out of nowhere, we see that Maki has realized it's 24 times, isn't it? connecting back to when she was counting earlier in the chapter, so she's worked out the perfect timing, with her also being able to work out his ability very quickly, which is another impressive thing. You are not just extremely fast, I could feel something was off. Your movements are split into 24 every second. With this body, I can finally see them clearly, so due to her, new body, she can actually see him moving regardless of his technique and his insane speed that he's meant to have. And then she goes for a punch and pretty much one-shots Naoya, with him still trying to call her a fake as he gets one-tapped, and that is the end of the chapter. So in short, Naoya on like a speed-based level is faster than Maki, but Maki is able to see him regardless due to her new body or new transformation, I'll say, and that allows her to work out his technique and one-shot him as we see here. So in short, I expected a little bit more from Naoya, and I actually wanted to see more techniques from him because we got the same stuff that he used against Choso, and I was thinking he would maybe have some other special technique he would pull out against Maki, but I guess not. And the fact that he got one-shotted, I wanted a little bit more of a fight, maybe him to pressure Maki a little bit more, not to land a few attacks, throw her around a little bit, which did no real damage to her, and then get one shot was a little bit disappointing. And also the fact that he's still alive as well. I was expecting the fight to be closer and longer and Naoya to die at the end, but it seems that Maki is actually going to leave him alive unless that punch actually did kill him, which I guess is possible, but I doubt it. I think Naoya will eventually return at some point in the series, maybe during the culling games. Maybe he'll die by someone else, who knows what's going to happen. But yeah, I believe Naoya is going to live, and I believe this is the end of like the Maki raiding, like the Zenin clan arc little mini thing, and that next chapter, chapter 152, we're most likely going to get maybe some other characters preparing for the culling games, or actually the start of the culling games. But now we have Maki with this new evolution ready for the culling games, for her to go even more on a massacre. But how about this? What if Naoya does get up next chapter and actually does continue fighting with a new special technique? I think that's just me, wishful thinking at this point. But yeah, I think this is over. Naoya got bodied. As a whole, today's chapter was very solid all around. We got to see more stuff about Toji and how Naoya actually respected him, which I guess was pretty cool to see. But anything with Toji is always welcome. But yep, that should be everything for today's review, guys. Hope you enjoyed. As always, shout out to the people who support the channel via the Patreon. Absolute mad lads. But yep, that's it, guys. Peace.